All right, so I'm here with Nutter. Nutter, introduce yourself to the nice people.
Hi, my name is Nutter.
No one cares. You've written a children's book.
No, I didn't write it. I used AI to generate the entire content, including the images.
But so you have a children's book that you made using AI.
Yeah, and I've published it, and you can buy it on Amazon.com.
So your Amazon book is in the description.
Yes.
So we're going to go through the book, and then you're going to teach us how we can put our own children's book on Amazon or a book on Amazon.
Exactly.
I'm here with Nutter, and today we're talking writing a children's book using AI with friends who have to give each other the business.
It's called Fuzzy's Sweet Tooth Adventure. It's about a blue, fuzzy monster who learns the importance of brushing teeth. It's on Kindle. You can download it for $2.99. Now, this story is about a blue fuzzy monster who learns the importance of brushing teeth from his friend Ozzy the Owl.
Now, these characters, did you come up with the characters yourself, or you just let AI do all of it?
I typed into ChatGPT, created children's book about a fuzzy monster learning to brush their teeth.
And so where did the owl come from?
Yeah, AI is very creative.
So what you're saying is, so like usually when you're getting interviewed as a auteur, the question you never want to get is, where do you get your ideas? Because that's like the dumbest question you can, as an interviewer, you can ask someone who makes stuff. So I'm going to do it right now. Ready?
I'm ready.
Where do you get your ideas? So hold on. You're saying you wrote that thing about a blue monster that brushes his teeth, and ChatGPT actually said an owl helps him brush his teeth?
ChatGPT knew that Fuzzy could not learn how to brush their teeth
alone
on their own.
Right.
And also, Fuzzy is a they, which means this is a very progressive book.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Looking at your book, it's called Fuzzy Sweet Tooth Adventure, and it's by Dave Frank. Who the hell is that?
That's my pseudonym.
Oh, my.
I thought I'm very clever. So Dave is the AI name from what is that underwater sci-fi movie where the AI takes over the station named Dave?
You're talking about 2001: A Space Odyssey?
Is that what it is? I thought they were underwater. No. But anyways, the AI is referred to as Dave, and so I thought I was being clever because I used AI, and so I used the name Dave.
You wrote a children's book without actually writing a children's book, and worse, it's not even your actual name. That's what you're saying.
Let's just think about that for a second. When you say the name Dave Frank, how do you feel? Like if you were to meet someone named Dave Frank, are you like, aren't you automatically like kind of at ease?
When I say Dave Frank, it's just emptiness. I don't have any preconceived notions.
Until I fill you with Fuzzy, the blue monster who learns how to brush their teeth. And then you're like, oh wow, Dave Frank is teaching my children really important lessons.
Hold on. So you decided to use the most vanilla name so that it wouldn't turn anyone off.
Well, that, and I wanted to play on the whole AI thing. So yeah, so you're correct in the vanilla name piece, but then also using the name Dave as a reference to a movie with an AI
that you thought was underwater, like The Abyss, but turns out that it was in space.
Yeah. Well, so before we go into the book, I think it's important to look at how people feel about this book.
So you're gonna do reviews? Is that what you're gonna do?
100% 5-star reviews. Loved it. It's not just a basic kids book. It's fun and friendly and explains why it's important to take care of your teeth. I would buy it for my grandchildren. Sure. Reading Fuzzy on Kindle was the first ebook I've read to my 7-month-old. She loved the bright colors and quick story, and Fuzzy is extra helpful since we started brushing her brand new teeth. Now look at this. This book even appeals to Gen Z. No cap. My son loves this book. So we've got some pretty good reviews in here.
Right. So but are these fake reviews from your friends?
I can neither confirm nor deny because these names are not familiar to me.
Oh, so you're not sure if it is?
No, I don't know.
But it very well maybe.
You know, anything's possible.
All right.
Now let's go into the book.
I can't wait. Oh, the art, quote unquote, is actually pretty good.
Right? Exactly. I was surprised myself when I started writing this book.
You didn't write the book. You just said you didn't write it.
I published it, and my name is the author. So technically,
listen,
I think I
no,
think I wrote it.
It's Frank. It's Dick Whitehead. It's Steve Sombers. It's Mike Johnson. It's just some blank canvas of a person that doesn't exist. So
It's who I identify as. All right.
Oh my god. All right, continue with the shenanigans.
All right. So Fuzzy Sweet Tooth Adventure.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the first page. I'm gonna read this to everyone because I think that a narrator is important.
Let me snuggle in. All right, go ahead.
All right. Once upon a time, in a land filled with colorful trees and giggling streams, there lived a fuzzy blue monster named Fuzzy. Fuzzy loved everything sweet: candy, cupcakes, and especially chocolate.
Go on. I like those things.
So Fuzzy would munch on sugary treats all day long, but there was one thing Fuzzy forgot to do: brushing teeth.
Brushing his teeth.
Exactly.
Why
Look at those yellow teeth. Look at those yellow teeth. He's
yellow.
eating all the candies with the yellow teeth.
Oh no.
And you can see, look in the molars. Like, what's going on in those molars? Not anything good. So Fuzzy says, "Why brush teeth when I can eat more sweets?" Fuzzy thought. One day, as Fuzzy chomped on a gooey caramel, something unexpected happened. "Ouch!" Fuzzy yelped. One of Fuzzy's teeth felt wobbly.
Oh no.
You can see the concern in his eyes.
Yeah.
Their eyes. Sorry, their eyes.
They're right.
Fuzzy's friend, a wise old owl named Ollie,
Yeah.
noticed Fuzzy's distress. "Oh dear, Fuzzy. It seems like you've got a cavity. That's what happens when we don't take care of our teeth," Ollie said.
Hold on. That's the voice you're going to use for the owl?
Yeah. Should I use a different one? Was that too deep?
I'm gonna go back to the picture of
Yeah.
the owl. Give us a different owl.
I got this. All right. So Fuzzy's friend, a wise old owl named Ollie, noticed Fuzzy's distress.
Mm-hmm.
"Oh dear, Fuzzy. It seems like you've got a cavity. That's what happens when we don't take care of our teeth."
Ollie said.
That's rough. I don't.
That's not how owls talk.
Are we sure that? Have you given any thought to what this owl might sound like? Is what I'm asking.
You know, I didn't give much thought to this at all.
Well, I think the narrator voice you're doing is fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
But I think the
All right. Let me try one more time.
All right. I'm gonna go back to the page and then you can
All right.
give it
All
another.
right. Let's try it.
give it
I'm gonna do it one more. We'll give it another go.
Give it another shot.
Fuzzy's friend, a wise old owl named Ollie,
Yes.
noticed Fuzzy's distress.
Mm-hmm.
"Oh dear, Fuzzy. It seems like you've got a cavity.
Mhm.
That's what happens when we don't take care of our teeth,"
That's not,
Ollie said.
that's not bad.
Fuzzy was scared.
"But what do I do, Ollie? I don't want my teeth to fall out."
Fuzzy cried. Look at those tears. Those are real. Look at how real those tears look.
Why are there tears in between his eyes? Is he sweating? He's sweating and crying?
That's how distressed he is, man. You know?
Why is his forehead drooping?
You don't cry from your eyebrows?
No. So you're saying that Fuzzy, the non-gender specific blue hairy beast, cries from in between his eyes.
Yeah, they do.
All right.
All right.
It's your creation. So I'm trying to get what we like to call in the business canon. Right? I just want to try and get what the canon is. I'm getting it from the source.
Fuzzy's a very complex character, as you're going to see as the story unfolds.
Oh, right now it's unfolding beautifully. Continue.
Ollie smiled kindly.
"Don't worry, Fuzzy. I'll teach you how to take care of your teeth. We'll start brushing them twice a day."
Now, what I want you to notice is that Ollie has a bottle of toothpaste,
Uh-huh.
and the toothpaste head is a toothbrush head. And then on his foot, he has a toothbrush that has two heads on it,
move myself
with
over.
only one section of toothpaste.
Why is it like a double-headed toothbrush?
Yeah. So you see on the next page, we have a red border here indicating that, there's some negative energy happening.
Right.
So Fuzzy was skeptical.
Mm-hmm.
"But brushing is boring, Ollie."
Mm-hmm.
And you see the frown. He's not very happy. So we move on. All right. Now this is when the story gets good.
Oh shit.
Ollie chuckled.
"Not if you turn into an adventure." Imagine you're a brave knight fighting off the sugar bugs that try to invade your teeth castle.
Now you can see here, Fuzzy is a brave knight in armor, and the sugar bugs are trying to invade the Teeth Castle,
Right.
which looks kind of like a sandcastle, but also mixed with Dracula.
Why do they have so many fangs?
The Teeth Castle needs to be intimidating. That's how it wards off the sugar bugs.
But it doesn't seem to be doing a good job if he has cavities already.
You're exposing my book a little bit, you're speaking a lot of sense.
I understand.
Sometimes the best defense is a good offense.
Now I'm super confused because the other thing is they're coming out of the teeth. What has he defended if they're coming out? It's like if you went to stop a bank robbery, but they're all running out already with the money. Like it's too late, isn't it? At this point, that's what I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is going on in this picture. That's all I'm doing.
Well, if you remember on page 3, he already hurt his tooth.
Oh, it already happened.
Fuzzy's eyes sparkled with excitement. A toothbrush night? That sounds fun. All right, moving on.
Yes.
So now you can see Fuzzy getting ready to brush his now 2 teeth.
2 teeth. That's all that's left.
What he's finally taken up a toothbrush, but before he was able to get going, he lost all 19 other teeth that he had in that mouth. I think it's probably more likely he's got gingivitis.
Well, that's from kissing his dog on the mouth. He needs to stop doing that. Well, we can't say he anymore. All right, continue.
Yeah. So they've got 2 teeth to keep clean. So Fuzzy grabbed a toothbrush and toothpaste and marched into battle against the sugar bugs. With every swipe and swirl, Fuzzy imagined the sugar bugs retreating, defeated by the mighty toothbrush knight. So as you can see here, we've got Fuzzy repelling the invaders.
Now hold on. Now Fuzzy has a shield that's floating next to him that he's not holding because he doesn't need it. Powerful knight. Has a double-headed toothbrush. But why are there little creatures and also other knights? And no longer the established villains we've seen on the other pages do not show up on this page.
So you know how viruses evolve? So do sugar bugs. Fuzzy has been fighting these sugar bugs off, right? And so the sugar bugs realized that they had to put armor on as well to have any chance to stand up to the blue fuzzy knight, the toothbrush knight.
Right. Oh my God!
Nice.
Why does he look terrifying?
He's happy. Okay, hold on. After the adventure, Fuzzy smiled proudly. I did it, Ollie. My teeth feel sparkly clean. Now look at that. Look at that smile.
That's a terrifying smile.
That smile is amazing. So now Ollie says, Ollie nodded.
Well done, Fuzzy. But remember, this adventure isn't over. You must brush your teeth every day to keep them strong and healthy.
Now you see Ollie perched on a toothbrush, another extended, we'll call it an elongated brush, right?
Sure.
While he's also getting ready to brush his beak, because even owls need to brush.
Their beaks?
Yes. So from that day on, Fuzzy made brushing a part of their daily routine. Whenever Fuzzy felt tempted by sweets, they remembered the importance of taking care of their teeth. So as you can see here, Fuzzy is a regular toothbrusher. And look at those white, beautiful teeth. Moving forward, Fuzzy even shared the toothbrush night adventure with their friends, teaching them the importance of brushing teeth. So you can see another image of the toothbrush knight fighting against the sugar bugs. Fuzzy is spreading this incredible message to motivate Fuzzy's friends to brush their teeth and protect them, their teeth castles from sugar bug monsters.
I'm tiddling with anticipation.
And so in the land of colorful trees and giggling streams, Fuzzy and their friends smiled bright smiles, knowing that they were taking care of their teeth and staying healthy. So you can see Fuzzy telling the story of the toothbrush knight fending off the sugar bug monsters to all of Fuzzy's friends and how enthralled they are around the campfire. It's a powerful, powerful image.
It sure is.
And then the final page. The end? Is it the end? I don't know. We'll have to find.
There's a question mark.
Is it the end? Not quite, because Fuzzy's Sweet Tooth adventures were just the beginning. Filled with fun, friendship, and lots of sparkling smiles.
So we're on the last page. That picture makes no fucking sense, but you're okay with it.
Dude, I'm not just okay with it. We got 13 people who are okay with it.
All right, so and you hundreds of reviews. All right, so the end question mark. Now, what is the takeaway? I get to the last page. As the auteur, and I say auteur because I can't say author because you didn't write this, you were like the Donald Trump of children's books. What is the takeaway from this?
So the takeaway,
Well done, Fuzzy. But remember, the adventure isn't over. You must brush your teeth every day to keep them strong and healthy.
Yeah,
that really is the moral of the story.
we went over that already. Oh,
Yeah, exactly. So that's the takeaway, right?
so you're going to teach us how to publish our own children's book on Amazon.
So you're going to go to kdp.amazon.com and you can see my published book here. This is my bookshelf. This is a book that I've already published. You're going to go to create and you can create a Kindle ebook. You can even create a paperback book if you want to actually have a physical publisher print your book. But if you go to create ebook, it's going to ask you a bunch of things. You know, this is where you can input that you are Dave Frank, like me. You know, a nice detailed description of what your book's about.
Yes.
You always want to own the publishing rights of your book because otherwise, why would you publish it? And then you can set the age range of who your book is relevant to. You can even list if you want it to be on Amazon for a different country. And then keywords. So these keywords will be used when someone searches for books. If you pick the right keyword, your book may be one that pops up.
That's at kdpamazon.com.
Kindle digital or self-publishing, basically, or Kindle digital publishing. So you could put.
How did you make the beautiful artwork through AI? What app did you use for that?
See, I got an OpenAI account, I believe. You can do it on ChatGPT. I used OpenAI, and I got an account on there. But the specific app for generating the images I use is DALL-E, DALL-E. So it's a pretty good AI image generator. You can just give it a word prompt, and it'll create an image for you.
And is that you have to pay for that, or is that free?
Typically, you have to pay for it. Yeah, there's different subscription models.
All right. Well, that's helpful for someone who wants to make their own little bookie wookie and put it on the Amazoni or Wamazoni. Am I right?
But as you fill this in, you can go through step by step, and it's going to have you upload your book at a certain point. Now, that's the important piece. So in Kindle Create, so this is an app that's, I believe it was actually created by Amazon to help people publish books.
So you use Kindle Create to paste together the book itself, and then you go to kdp.amazon in order to list it.
Exactly.
When you upload it to kdp.amazon, is it page by page, or is it just a big file that you upload to it?
It's just one file. Yeah, it's a specific file. It's what kind of file is it? So you'll see here for my Fuzzy book, I have FSTA, Fuzzy's Sweet Tooth Adventure _ kc.kcb, right? This is the one that I made. So I built this in PowerPoint. I formatted in PowerPoint how big I wanted the pages to be, and then created my book, and then I uploaded that PowerPoint file into Kindle Create, and it formats it into something that looks like this.
So I have tallied our votes, and feel free to write in the comments section who you think is never right in this episode. All right, before we start, I just want to say you don't have a good side. All right, so
You're never right. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you want more content from the Never Right podcast.